Welcome back to the show. Next, we have a talk show legend that I can definitely get a few pointers from. Please welcome to the show host, singer, and entertainment icon, my friend, Kathie Lee Gifford.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, now, I always want to call you Kathie, but should I, this is professional, should I call you Kathie Lee? I guess I better call you Kathie Lee.
Everybody else does, it's fine.
Listen, in all seriousness, the show you did for such a long time with Regis.
15 years with Regis, 11 years with Hoda.
You did daytime.
Yeah,
and morning, which is different audience, different energy.
Oh yeah, but that's why I loved it when I could go on the late night ones, because I could let loose a little bit. You know, Mama could come out to play.
So
you know.
I'm already thinking, as soon as you say the late ones, I immediately think of Letterman.
Well, I was the first woman to ever host late night with Letterman. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Letterman had replacements?
When he had his heart surgery, he was out for a while, and then Rob Burnett called me one day, and he said, would you be the first woman ever to host late night with David Letterman? And I just closed on Broadway, my Broadway debut in a Sondheim show. And you know, you're just so blown away by the invitation that you say yes before you think, crap, now I have to do it, you know? What am I gonna do?
I love this.
Yeah, it was fun.
You weren't just on with Letterman, you hosted Letterman.
I hosted it.
And this is what I just find so fascinating, that every host brings a different energy, a different angle.
Yeah.
On a show like this, is there anything that someone in the seat of the host should never do?
The hardest thing about show business, if you want to last decades and decades, is you have to develop a really tough skin against your critics, and maintain a really tender heart towards the people that matter.
Your career, okay, so you're not doing a daily TV show.
Not anymore.
But you're always doing 1,000 other things. You have a new book coming out and a film.
Yes.
Tell us about?
You know, it's so funny, since I left the show with Hoda, it's been 3.5 years now. No, I'm not, a little over 3. And people always say to me, how could you leave your dream job twice? You left the show at the height of the success of it. You left Regis, you left Hoda. And I said, well, you're assuming it was my dream job. It wasn't. I didn't grow up wanting to be a talk show host.
Right.
There were none. There were no female talk show hosts then. I'm talking about the 1800s. You know,
Right.
They just didn't exist.
That's right.
Not quite right.
Close enough. Close enough. Well, there still sort of aren't, but look.
But I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to be in movies. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to be a singer.
If somebody said to you at age 18, what do you want to do?
I was already doing it.
Okay.
I was already doing it. I wrote, produced, and directed my first little show when I was in first grade.
You're saying that Cats was a little show?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. No, but seriously, you wanted to be in musical theater, you wanted to sing, you wanted to dance, and you've always done that.
I did all of that, but people only came to know me through sitting on a chair next to either Regis or Hoda, or my commercials, or some of the other things. A lot of people don't know that I had a 45-year singing career. I still sing professionally. I had 16 CDs. I did Broadway. I wrote for Broadway, produced for Broadway. I've always done a gazillion different things.
But you've always wanted to do a gazillion different things.
Yes, and I realized after I never wanted to spend my life sitting on a stool talking about other people's lives. I wanted to live my own authentic one. And I at a certain point in life, Eric, you're not where I am. You start to realize that your days are numbered. People think that if you're successful, you've got everything you'd ever want in life. No, I don't. And if I've got a pulse when I wake up in the morning, I have a purpose. Paul Newman taught me that. And, those things, I still want to do it.
You have a book coming out and a film coming out.
They are companions. You got to see them as a married couple, okay? I've been making this film, The Way, for 4 years. It's a series of 4 oratorios. And an oratorio is like Tchaikovsky's Peter and the Wolf. It's storytelling, but set in a symphonic bed. So I've got the 65 members of the Nashville Symphony Orchestra playing these magnificent orchestrations. And I tell the story of the dawn of time with creation all the way through the Bible to the end, when the story in the New, I like to call it the New Covenant, not the New Testament, in the New Covenant where Jesus says, get in the boat and meet me on the other side.
So September 1st in Fathom event.
That's called The Way. The movie's called The Way, and then the book is called The God of the Way, which is available now for pre-order. And that comes out on August 30th.
So you must be thrilled to
Well,
have the freedom to do this right now.
You know, I'm directing them too. I directed it all, and that's the thing that's been so much fun. Just when most people think you're headed out to sea, you know, bye-bye, happy cruising, bye-bye.
We're going to have to close on a negative, vicious note. Seriously, Kathie Lee Gifford, God bless you. Thank you. Folks, stick around when we come.